Good morning and welcome to the 2020 Innovation and Excellence Awards. Hi, I'm Kurt Frank. I'm the president and the executive editor of The Blade. It is with great pleasure that The Blade, along with the Greater Toledo Community Foundation, presents this virtual event to honor the many nonprofit organizations in our area and recognize their outstanding work. In our news business, we deal with plenty of negative news. But today we have a chance to showcase all the positive things that your organizations do to enrich many lives in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, especially during this challenging year of 2020. The people we honor today reflect just what the award is about, but even more importantly, these people care about our community and those who live here. The Innovation and Excellence Awards would not be possible without the many contributions that the Greater Toledo Community Foundation does for our community. The foundation began in the 1970s because its founders cared about the future of Toledo. Today, the foundation continues to care deeply about our city and our region. Again, I congratulate all the nominees. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce Keith Burwell, President of the Greater Toledo Community Foundation.
Good morning. I'm Keith Burwell, the President of the Greater Toledo Community Foundation. Welcome to everyone gathered at this virtual event today. And thank you for joining us for the 10th anniversary of Northwest Ohio's Nonprofit Innovation and Excellence Awards ceremony. It's been 10 years. While we're excited to share the winners of this year's awards, we can't help but be disappointed that we're not together in person. We had an exciting surprise plan for everyone, and we wanted to welcome and share it with you today, but we're doing it virtually. But we still have much to celebrate. It goes without saying that this year has been a challenge for all of us, and especially this year it's important to acknowledge the work of each of you, because without your local work and our local organizations doing your work every day and the role you play that is so vital to the success of our community, we could not move forward, and it is appreciated. We love being able to help financially, but you are the ones who are doing the good work to support and build our community. Honored here today or not, thank you each and every one for working together to meet the critical needs of our community, both today and moving forward. We want to thank our sponsors for their support of this project and of this event. First, to The Blade for partnering with us to recognize innovation and excellence of nonprofits in our community for now 10 years. To 13 ABC, Buckeye Broadband, and the Center for Nonprofit Resources, all of whom had a role in making today's celebration possible. We'd also like to thank the judges who reviewed the nominations for today's awards. For their time and effort to make this tough decision, we cannot say thank you enough. Judges included representatives of The Blade, the Anderson, the Greater Toledo Community Foundation, and past recipients. Let's get the show on the road. And to do just that, I'd like to welcome back Sasha Gray, 13 ABC, who graciously worked with us now for 10 years to announce these awards.
Good morning. I'm Sasha Gray, and I am happy to be here with you this morning for the 10th anniversary of the Northwest Ohio Innovation and Excellence Awards. We are celebrating the nonprofit organizations in our area that exhibit the best in innovation and excellence. In 2011, Greater Toledo Community Foundation and The Blade, in partnership with the Center for Nonprofit Resources, brought the Innovation and Excellence Awards to Toledo. Since that time, tens of thousands of dollars in grants have been given to area nonprofits, and this money has helped in immeasurable ways, making our community stronger as a result. More than 3,500 nonprofit organizations are operating in our area right now, bringing help and hope to people in all walks of life. Today, the three winning organizations will each receive a $5,000 unrestricted grant from Greater Toledo Community Foundation, a $1,000 grant from the Andersons, a half-page full-color ad in The Blade, and a one-of-a-kind glass art award created by Sean Messenger, engraved with the organization's name. And now, the finalists for the Nonprofit Innovation Award. Our first finalist is the Life Scholars on the Road program of Terra State Community College. The program provides classes to seniors in a variety of areas, including history and culture, the arts, cooking, and health and wellness. As the program's name implies, Life Scholars on the Road provides learning for the joy of learning with older adults beginning ages 50 and beyond, regardless of their ability to travel. The program goes to seniors where it is convenient for them, be that in assisted living or long-term care facilities or other off-site locations throughout their service district. For its efforts to provide an opportunity for everyone to continue to learn, the Life Scholars on the Road program is a finalist for an Innovation Award. Our second finalist is Midstory and its summer programming. This organization has built 2 fully developed youth programs aimed at cultivating, retaining, and attracting young people to the Toledo region. Midstory developed these programs to address issues with depopulation in Toledo, as well as the lack of voice and relevance of Midwestern post-industrial cities in national media. These programs equip students with writing and multimedia creation skills, cultivate critical thinking, and provide them opportunities to impact local readership and thought, to change the view of the next generation and the nation's perception toward the Midwest. We are pleased to announce Midstory Summer Programming is a finalist. Our next finalist is the Sculpture Fabrication Program of Toledo School for the Arts. The project is a workforce program for Toledo School for the Arts visual arts students that allows them to work side by side with professional fabricators to design and manufacture large-scale metal sculptures. This is a partnership with QSI Fabrication, whose employees have volunteered countless hours to mentor TSA students, providing them with marketable vocational and technical skills. For this outstanding work, the Sculpture Fabrication Program of TSA is a finalist. And the last finalist in this category is the Driving Through COVID-19 program of Wood Lane Residential Services. Since early March, when residents were locked down, until today, the staff of Wood Lane Residential Services has offered a walk-up, drive-through window to their residents whose daily routines were interrupted. Knowing there may be some emotional or physical consequences for these individuals when simple trips to a local store, gas station, or restaurant were canceled, the Wood Lane staff decided to make available a soda, a snack, a newspaper each day to the drive-thru so as to keep those routines in place. For this innovative effort, the Driving Through COVID-19 program of Wood Lane Residential Services is a finalist. And now it is my great pleasure to announce the winner of the Nonprofit Innovation Award this year is Midstory Summer Programming. Let's hear from Midstory.
Hi, my name is Samuel Chang, and I am one of the co-founders of Midstory. On behalf of Midstory, I first want to thank all the folks at the Greater Toledo Community Foundation for their hard work and constant support for the many organizations that are in this region. Organizations like the Foundation have been essential during this challenging time, not only providing the financial means to continue pivotal community programs, but also giving the encouragement necessary for us to move forward as a region. We're truly honored today to have received this award from the Foundation, but we know that the times are tough and the celebration of our organization's successful innovations this year are little in proportion to the great work that still needs to be done. Midstory started just over 2 years ago from the dreams of 4 young Midwesterners and a sincere heart for Toledo and the Midwest. Our co-founders' stories are similar, growing up in low-income households and venturing out east for our college educations. After spending years out on the coasts, we collectively decided to drop full-time jobs and endeavors to return home to Toledo. As an educational public media nonprofit, Midstory arose from the need for sociocultural capital and investment and functions to uplift our region's narrative into the national arena. Since our beginnings, we've written and produced more than 200 original stories and multimedia pieces, successfully launched our college and high school Think Lab programs, and organized a public event that brought more than 1,000 community members together to explore more than 80 different nonprofit organizations and businesses in the area, as well as our own programs and projects. When the pandemic hit the states earlier this year, we were indeed challenged by the implications. Our college and high school programs were at risk of shutting down. Our media would have to slow down as well due to travel restrictions, and our successful event the year before would most definitely have to be canceled. But these hardships forced us to innovate. They challenged us to consider the true need of this region and provide the necessary services that, while oftentimes go unnoticed, we believe are essential to the social-cultural fabric of this city. So we made a decision. By February, we decided that we would take up the challenge and shift our operations virtually. Not only did we continue our college program, we doubled our cohort from last year, bringing in 18 bright young minds from 10 different universities and 10 different home states. Students from universities such as Yale, UT, Princeton, and the University of Michigan. Furthermore, we also continued our high school program, bringing local students together to explore this region's narrative one story at a time. And to wrap up their summer experiences, we organized our own public Midstory event called the Midstory Talks to highlight our students' summer that brought more than 700 unique visitors to our live stream event throughout the day. All this occurred while we redesigned our website, revamped our Instagram and social media, produced the first season of our video podcast, The Midpoint, onboarded and worked with 2 new graduate fellows, and managed more than 8 new solutions-oriented research projects. I say these things not to boast in our accomplishments, but only to show our immense gratitude to this region. We are thankful for what this place has given to us and hope that we can work hard to give it back what it is owed. This sentiment drives our work every day, and we believe that this ethic will also inspire more young people to see the deep opportunity and potential of our home. And most of all, I say these things to encourage the countless number of researchers, fellows, advisors, and staff who all work on an entirely volunteer basis to make Midstory happen. Every email, every staple, every hole punch, every poster. This award goes to you. Thank you for making Midstory a home for us and for being such a wonderful family. To finish, I want to say a few words regarding the present situation. We are facing some of the greatest challenges our world has ever seen. The wildfires and other natural disasters, the social unrest not only here in America, but across the globe, the health crisis that continues to threaten life after life, the economic, military, and political conflicts that will surely shape not only my generation, but the generation after us. But we have an opportunity to participate in these conversations. Conversations we once thought were distant and far away are now so close to home. I do believe that we have much to say, much more to write, and much to be proud of. This award means a lot to our young organization, but we hope to make the most of it, to springboard ourselves, the city, into the national spotlight, and to share the narrative that ties us all together. It is an honor to be recognized for this award, and we hope we will all join together to write our collective Midstory and to shape our own Midwest future. Thank you again for this opportunity, and we look forward to much more.
Congratulations to Midstory Summer Programming. Our next category is Nonprofit Excellence in a Small Organization. And by small, we mean any organization which has an annual budget of $500,000 or less. Our first finalist is an organization which empowers parents with evidence-based parenting workshops and home visits, connecting families to vital community resources. Celebrating 10 years of community service this year, Baby University, also referred to as Baby U, has been serving low-income parents of children in Toledo's Old South End neighborhood and continues to equip parents for the vital role they play in their child's development and education, empowering their journey to self-sufficiency. For this outstanding work, Baby University is a finalist. Our second finalist is Friends of Ottawa National Wildlife Refuge, which promotes and supports the Ottawa National Wildlife Refuge Complex and its mission to conserve, protect, and enhance natural resources for the benefit of wildlife and people. The refuge complex includes the main Ottawa National Wildlife Refuge, the Cedar Point National Wildlife Refuge, and West Sister Island National Wildlife Refuge. Their long-term goals include increasing the number of conserved acres from 10,000 to 15,000. For its efforts, Friends of Ottawa National Wildlife Refuge is a finalist for Nonprofit Excellence in a Small Organization. And now we proudly announce that this year's winner of the Nonprofit Excellence in a Small Organization Award is Baby University.
Hi, I'm Kelly Kaiser, the Executive Director of Baby University. Wow, thank you so much for honoring Baby University in this way. We started Baby University 10 years ago because we wanted parents to have a safe place where they could come and learn how to do the very best at the most important job they'll ever have, being a mom or a dad. We wanted parents to have a safe place where they can come and meet other parents and build their support networks in their own community. And we wanted families to experience the support of their community so that they could not merely just survive, but thrive. I want to thank the Toledo Community Foundation for supporting us from the very beginning, and ProMedica for giving us our start. The Center for Nonprofit Resources was an invaluable help to us as we developed the skills to live out our mission. We want to thank them for their certificate program and for their informative workshops. On a normal pre-COVID Saturday morning, we have 150 people in our building, including anxious parents, crying babies, rambunctious children, and an army of childcare and staff who show up not because they have to, but because they want to. Can you imagine giving up 30 Saturday mornings a year to come and do childcare? Most of our staff are childcare workers during the week who show up yet again on Saturday morning to take care of children. I just want to say a big thank you to Belinda Costin and her army of staff and volunteers who faithfully show up because they love our families. We are blessed to have a team of community health workers through our partnership with the Northwest Ohio Pathways Hub. Some have been with us from the very beginning, and for them, it's not just a job, it's a calling. I just want to thank them for all the times I've heard them talking a parent out of a crisis. I want to thank my husband, David, who has played a huge part in founding Baby University, ensuring that funding continues, and making sure that Saturday mornings run smoothly. On Saturday mornings, you'll find him holding a crying baby, soothing an anxious parent, or running security so parents can focus on learning. And last but not least, I want to thank our over 800 graduates who have taught us more about hope, perseverance, and overcoming barriers than we ever could have learned ourselves. It has been an honor to walk with you on your parenting journey. We look forward to, with God's help, continuing to empower families long into the future. Thank you once again for this wonderful award. We're proud to be part of a community that honors its most valuable resource, its families. Thank you.
Congratulations to Baby University. Now let's look at the finalists for nonprofit excellence in a large organization, which is defined as one that has an annual budget of more than $500,000. Our first finalist positively impacts the lives of individuals with autism and those whose lives they touch. For 37 years, Bittersweet Farms has provided programs that provide meaningful activities and work toward developing special talents and abilities of individuals with autism, with the end goal of increasing autonomy and self-reliance, empowering choices, maximizing dignity, and encouraging community interaction. For all its remarkable efforts, Bittersweet Farms is a finalist for the Nonprofit Excellence in a Large Organization Award. Our next finalist has a mission of student success through community involvement. Partners in Education develops and fosters partnerships and programming between area schools and Northwest Ohio businesses, government agencies, nonprofit organizations, and communities of faith to boost student academic success. PIE engages the whole community in increasing the support available to pre-kindergarten through 12th grade students, both in school and out of school. Because of this organization, children are reading at their grade levels, middle schoolers are ready for high school, and high schoolers graduate ready for a career. For its outstanding efforts, Partners in Education is a finalist. And our last finalist provides hope and support to cancer patients, survivors, and those closest to them. All programs and services of the Victory Center are available free of charge to men, women, and children in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. Since 1996, it has reached out to cancer patients and their families to provide love, support, compassion, hope, and even laughter. For its outstanding work, the Victory Center is a finalist. And now for the winner. This year's recipient of the Excellence in a Large Nonprofit Organization Award is Bittersweet Farms.
Hi, I'm Charles Seddon, Chair of the Bittersweet Farms Board of Trustees. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the incredible staff, amazing participants at Bittersweet Farms, I am so excited to accept this award from the Greater Toledo Community Foundation for the Nonprofit Excellence Award for Large Organizations. Bittersweet Farms has demonstrated nonprofit excellence by impacting adults and adolescents with autism. For over 37 years, we have implemented innovative farm-based programming at 3 locations in White House, Pemberville, and Lima. Bittersweet employs over 150 staff members who exemplify the mission of Bittersweet to positively impact the lives of individuals with autism and those whose lives they touch. Bittersweet provides supportive and well-structured programs that emphasize meaningful activities. We work towards developing special talents and abilities of over 125 individuals with autism. The goal is to increase autonomy and self-reliance, empower choices, maximizing dignity, and encouraging community interaction. Bittersweet offers residential services, a school transition program, after-hour programs, and day programs for the most vulnerable of populations. Our participants have access to all of the diverse activities of a working farm. This includes community support agriculture program, horticulture, groundskeeping, animal care, and programs such as creative arts and commercial culinary production. Our participants' success brings Bittersweet's mission to life. Being the first of its kind in the United States, Bittersweet Farms has set the standard on world-class care of adults with autism. Bittersweet is a highly recognized and respected member in the development disability field and community. This is a true testament to our quality of care. It is expected that the number of individuals that age out of school-based supports will exceed over 400,000 in the next 10 years. 1 in every 54 children are diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder each year. Bittersweet Farms will continue to act as a driving force in providing the skills and tools to adults and adolescents with autism. We could not do this without the support of the Greater Toledo Community Foundation. Thank you.
Congratulations to Bittersweet Farms. Since this is our 10th anniversary, we'd like to give a special shout out to Sean Messenger. Sean has made the beautiful glass pieces that each recipient has been gifted over the last decade, and we want to thank her for her excellent work and supporting our efforts. I know all the past recipients proudly display their awards and will cherish them for many, many years. So we thought we'd let Sean say hello to all of you and tell you a little bit about herself and her work.
Hi, my name is Sean Messenger, and I'm a glass artist. I make the Innovation and Excellence Award, and the Toledo Blade has asked me to describe my inspiration for the award. Well, I guess I was thinking about where ideas come from and how it happens, and the thought bubble came into my mind about it. So therefore, what I did was I created the award with a bubble inside of it. It also has a starburst in the center of it, so the explosion of the ideas coming. The gold in the starburst represents the best, the excellence, the best award you can get.
Keith Burwell and Kurt Frank now have a special announcement and some closing remarks.
Good morning. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of this event, the Greater Toledo Community Foundation is happy to provide 2 extra unrestricted grants this year, one in the amount of $10,000 and another one for $5,000. We have put all the past recipient organization names in this basket, including this year's winners, just announced, and Kurt Frank and I will each pull one and announce it right now. Drum roll. The first one will be for $5,000, unrestricted grant. Kurt?
Thank you very much, Zach. Okay, let me mix them up just a little. All right, this one comes from the year 2015. It's for the large contribution, and it's the Family and Child Abuse Prevention Center for $5,000.
The second will be for $10,000. This unrestricted grant is for a winner from 2015, the Black Swamp Conservancy. Right. Congratulations to both nonprofits. We cannot stress how thankful we are for all the nonprofits in our community and for all the hard work that you do every day to make our community a better place to live. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of this year's award recipients. And finally, by now, all of you in the room are familiar with Giving Tuesday, a national day of giving at the start of the holiday season following Thanksgiving. This year, the date is Tuesday, December the 1st. Since 2012, Greater Toledo Community Foundation has supported and helped to promote Giving Tuesday in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. Greater Toledo Community Foundation, with assistance from the Foundation's Center for Nonprofit Resources, remains committed to supporting capacity building within the local nonprofit community for Giving Tuesday. The investment of our dollars helps promote Giving Tuesday as a fundraising strategy that can be used on this day and throughout the year to benefit our individual nonprofit organizations. The foundation goals as it relates to Giving Tuesday has been to heighten awareness of the day and increase engagement from donors. The foundation's strategies involved through the years moving from technical assistance, that's helping nonprofits provide a means to accept donations online, to demonstrating a matching model, providing matching grants to nonprofits who raise money during this day, to awarding this heightening awareness of fundraising with the incentive of an unrestricted grant. Like past years, we are offering the chance for participating organizations to be awarded an unrestricted grant to support the mission of their organization. This year, one large organization and one small organization will be randomly chosen for a $5,000 grant. Watch the Center's e-newsletter and check the Foundation's website for more information. We want to thank you for joining us. And this concludes today's program. Again, thank you for tuning in today, and again, and most importantly, thank you for the wonderful work you do for our community.